Good morning, class. Welcome back to Hot School, and today we will be going over Deckard Cain, who, well, as you may know, may want you to stay a while and listen. Okay, guys. Yeah, but so Deckard Cain is a character that I had been joking about since HotS came out, that I said he needs to be in the game. I need him to identify what is going wrong with my life. No, I love Deckard Cain. He is a great healer. He gets super strong as the game progresses. He's got really good utility. He's a strong healer. He's one of the meta healers that you see in a lot of pro games now. So I'm not going to talk too much about that, but let's get directly into this thing and see what he can do.
So it begins.
Yes, it does. Okay, we find ourselves on the Infernal Shrines. We have Deckard, Mal'Ganis, Tracer, Sonya, and Nazebo. I debated on doing this entire video in Deckard Cain's voice, so I digress. The enemy team, we've got Orphea, Asmodan, Garrosh, Diablo, and Tyrande. So the pros and the cons about Deckard is it's kind of like healing on demand. So the way that he heals, you'll see here momentarily, but his Q ability is Healing Potion. He throws down healing potions that can then be picked up by players on your team. So the pros and the cons of this is that you can have up to 5 potions down at the same time, which means that you're basically queuing up the heals for when they're needed later. Bad news is you'll find that a lot of times your allies just don't want to be healed. They just don't walk over the healing potion. They're just right there in front of them. Just drink it. It'll be good. But they don't do it. Our W ability is the Heraldric Cube, which pops a big cube over them, and it explodes, doing a little bit of damage and making everything inside of it slow. What's a percent? Slow by 35%. And then our E ability is the Scroll of Sealing. It makes this big triangle on the ground, where if an enemy gets stuck or gets hit when the triangle closes and finishes, it roots them in that place. Our level 1 talent, we took Scroll of Identify, so that hitting an enemy with the with our E ability, it's going to reveal them for 8 seconds, which really isn't the main reason we took it. The main reason we took it is because once we do that 20 times, it reduces the hero's armor by 15. So increasing the amount of damage that they take by 15%. So one of the main tactics that you want to do when playing as Deckard Cain is you want to kind of pre-pot up. So you kind of have a lot of pots out that people can take kind of as needed. We're gonna come down here and come help. Go ahead and throw down some pots here. Go ahead and throw down that there. So if you're quick, I would say the majority of the time, I'm not gonna make up a random statistic. That's not necessary. But if you get the cube on the center of your target and it slows them. Oh, Tracer. Got the Tracer heal. It's not going to be enough. But if you get the cube on your target and then throw your Scroll of Sealing immediately after, and you put the Scroll of Sealing as the enemy hero being in the center of it, chances are you will be able to get them in the scroll. So that's how you can kind of get those stacks quickly. It's just focus on that. So like this Orphea's not the best target for that because she's so mobile, but then you would throw that scroll right above her. Oh man. Give that Sonya a heal, not gonna be enough. So we're trying to heal as much as we can, but they, with them getting thrown by Garrosh and then flipped by Diablo, it kind of keeps them out of position for a while. At level 4, I like to take Healing Potions grant a shield. So even if somebody's grabbing it that's full health, they're going to go ahead and get a shield on top of their health. How long does the shield last? 6 seconds. So
Just a way to kind of, once again, do a little bit preemptive damage, or damage reduction, rather. Go ahead, and I figured I'd dance because that Garrosh was dancing, so. You don't want to dance alone. So where Deckard really excels is just being kind of away from, you know, try to keep your positioning. So the unique thing about Deckard is his trait, as long as another ally is within a range of him, he gains 10 armor, and his cooldowns are reduced. Sonya. Try to get as many people in that as I can. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gotta remember to heal, though. Once again, we're just gonna kind of throw this down. Garrosh is gonna try to flip us. Diablo's gonna follow up on it. We're gonna go ahead and heal ourselves as soon as we get unstunned. We're gonna go ahead and throw the scroll down behind us, heal ourselves again. We're gonna Mal'Ganis. Throw Mal'Ganis to heal. We are pretty much out of mana. Oof. Especially early game. I find that Deckard has a little bit of mana issues. Ooh, that seal though. We're getting those stacks, baby. At level 7, I like to take Cube Mastery, which makes it so that if we hit an enemy with our cube, the cooldown on our E ability is lowered. So what you do is you toss down your E, then you use the cube after it, slowing the target, and hopefully giving you more the ability to throw down kind of another E. Throw down the heals for Tracer there. Keep the heals out for Tracer. And it's kind of tossing some heals. We're kind of working our way back to these to their sippy cup here. So yeah, so the trick with Cain is to be close to your allies, but not out of position. So you want to, well, I guess we don't have anybody soaking top, so Deckard's gonna go ahead and do so. So you want to get that armor bonus and that cooldown reduction. So we're up here. Deckard is not the best at laning. He can do okay. He's not gonna win a lane. But you can do a little bit of damage there. His cooldowns are just really long. I'm never gonna be able to outlane an Asmo. My goal is just to grab these regen globes and let these towers do their job. And make sure that we're getting the XP from this lane. At level 10, we're going to have the choice between two really good ultimates. I feel like Deckard is one of those heroes that has good build diversity, especially in his ultimates, and that both of them are viable. He has Stay a While and Listen, which does a conal like sleep to everything in there, and then he has the one we're going to take, which is Lornado. And what this does is, if you remember Zool, not the Zool from HotS, but the Zool from Diablo, and those big tornadoes that would like wreck you, it's kind of like that, except for this one will push you around. And so we're gonna go ahead and take that in hopes of taking enemies, and we're gonna use it here. And no, Tyrande, you're not gonna go into your base. Throw down a heal. Throw down a heal. Throw down heal. Just grab the damn heal, Nazebo. Grab damn heal. Nazebo doesn't want to be healed. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're at 19 stacks, so one more landing on our E ability, and we're gonna be lowering the enemy team's armor, which is huge. Tracer going in. Gonna go ahead and just kind of do that. Get our quest done there so that we can lower the enemy's armor. 749, not bad, not bad.
I am healed.
We're gonna kind of just chill next to people. Once again, making sure that we're trying to get that armor increase. So if we do get hit by something random. Go ahead and give that tracer some health. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down that health there. Health.
I am healed.
Yeah, tracer some health. Oh god, tracer's dead. Oh, I can't save you, Mal'Ganis.
Blessings upon you, healer.
That's dead, Mal'Ganis. We don't really have the ability to help out too much when people go that far out of position. It's just not something that we're able to do. We can go ahead and throw in some of our skills in here. Hopefully steal a couple of those minions. We're not going to really be winning any awards for the most damage done with those things, but, you know, just kind of keeping it going out wherever we can. We're going to throw a Lordnado out here, try to knock them off of that Zeebs, give him some heals, throw down the scroll there, keep him healed up. Once again, we're just kind of trying to stay next to people so we can get our cooldowns back quicker so we can get more heals out. And if we lower down their armor down, our team will do the damage that's needing to be done. Or at least that's what we're hoping. And we are out of mana, so we are in a bad place. So we're going to throw down our last bits of mana here. Let's throw a slow in on there. Oh, Sonya. We ran out of mana, ran out of oomph to really keep that going. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that, and we're gonna go ahead and try to put down some heals here before all this comes in. We're gonna go ahead and slow and root them. Hopefully, giving our Tannis or our Mal'Ganis time to get out of there. Once again, just kind of doing what we can. Ooh, we're getting some good scrolls out on there. Just kind of keeping our heals up, trying to keep people topped off as much as we can. So one thing about Deckard, you know, you can't control what your allies do, so you just gotta hope that you kind of breadcrumb them in the right direction. So at level 13, I like to take super healing potions. So if your potions go out and they sit there for a little bit without anybody grabbing them, they like power up. And so they do more healing. So if Nazeebo would have let that sit for a second, it would have done even more healing. So you see they become these little big potions. Little big potions, huh? That's not really accurate, but I guess we'll let it slide. We're going to come up here, come with Sonya. There, it looks like they have Tyrande at the bot lane, dealing with that camp pressure that we've got pushed in there. And we're going to try to get... Nice pick on that Garrosh. Can we get the Diablo? I think we can get the Diablo. Go ahead and heal ourselves. Still think we can get the Diablo. I think we Lordnado him out of there.
Exactly. Fine work, my friends. Blessings upon you, healer.
Oh, what do we got? We got Tyrande there?
The evil Diablo.
Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and follow our team down to the middle lane here. Kind of get rid of this little pressure here. We're doing pretty good. We've got one of the enemy team's forts. They don't have anything on us. That Asmo's going to hurt here in a little bit. And once again, we're just kind of tossing potions down where we can. We're going to go ahead and Sippy right now. Not because we necessarily need health, but we do need mana.
Go to your grave.
We're just kind of throwing down some pots here. Our team just is suicidal right now. We're doing everything we can, rooting people as much as we can.
You've proven useful.
Ugh. Grab that heals. Good job, Sonya. So see, we got all these heals out, so now Sonya can go ahead and get crazily topped off. And she can go right back in if she wants to. And we're just kind of throwing pots out here, making them as making the place as healthy as we can be. At level 16, we're going to get something that's going to really help us out as far as damage goes against this team. So this is one thing that once you hit 16, Deckard can actually do some deceptive damage based on the amount of heroes that he hits with his E ability with the Scroll of Sealing. So we're taking Scroll of Stone Curse. So it does 200% more damage when hitting at least 2 heroes. Well, we've been pretty good about landing a crap ton of heroes in it. So we're going to be doing some decent damage when that happens. We're going to go ahead and Lornado in this area here. Kind of screw up their plans for a treat. Kill this Orphea. Then we're going to come down here. Throw this down again. Go ahead and throw a slow in there. Get more heals out. Ah, Asmo. That was a good dunk. Bad toss of our potion too. My mouse was a little bit further right than I thought it was on my screen. So that was kind of a misclick on my bad. So let's kind of go over here. We got the sleep. We're gonna slow them. Do a crap ton of damage to all of them. Throw more potions down. Throw this out. Help our Tracer out anywhere we can. If they come up here, which they are going to, we're just gonna do what we can to slow them down. All we want to do is give our Nazebo as much time as we possibly can with his objective, because he was the one taking it over here. And that's all we're doing. We're just kind of feeding into that.
Enough of you.
We're just trying to keep this Tracer alive as she's doing the damage to Rhonda. Try to save that Sonya if we can. I am just about out of mana. Oh, for the love of God, Sonya, grab the... Oh, Jesus. Okay. We're good, we're good. Tracer. Tracer, grab it! Grab him! Give Tracer the heals where we can. Alright, so we're gonna push with this objective. Can I have my healing? Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and throw down this E because the Diablo is gonna get hit by the Immortal, and we want to root him with that Immortal. Let that Immortal do as much damage to him as we can. Try to do what combo damage we can with the Immortal. We're gonna push this pretty hard. I don't think we win here though. We don't have our whole team. We're gonna throw down our E. Throw that in there. We got in a root. We're just gonna throw that at the base. Knock anybody away from their base. Keep them in this action. We throw down another E. Throw down a root. We got him. Yes. We got that. Yeah. Oh man, it feels so good. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and throw that over there. Try to get out some more heals here. Level 20. We won't be able to take it. I'll talk about it here in a second.
But that, my friends, is how you defeat the Heraldrim.
I guess, we're technically the Heraldrim since we had Sonya on our team.
The Prime Evils.
So we did a really good job of keeping them kind of rooted up so that our team could do more damage to them. But that was an ideal kind of Deckard Cain situation. We were able to stay out of danger, and we were able to keep our team healed up. So talent-wise, at level 1, we took Scroll of Identify, so if we hit an enemy with the scroll, it revealed them for 8 seconds. That's not really the big portion of it. The main thing we wanted out of that was after hitting 20 heroes, it reduces the armor of the heroes hit by 15, which allowed them to take 15% more damage. I didn't even realize this here, that the reveal duration is doubled. So that means that they would be revealed for 16 seconds. That's a long ass amount of time to be revealed. At level 4, we took Potion of Shielding, and that was so that we could, when our allies were full or close to full, they could go ahead, grab a pot, and then grab a little bit of a shield that would last, so that when they were about to go in, they would have a little bit more health than that they would usually have, kind of like that Tracer utilized that a lot. At level 7, we took Cube Mastery, so that every enemy that we hit with our Heraldic Cube, so our W ability, lowered the cooldown of our E ability by 3 seconds, which our E ability is really where our kind of was our money maker there, because we were able to make a lot of roots happen. At level 10, we took Lornado. Now, the big difference between Lornado and Stay a While. So Stay a While is one of the best. The thing is they're both really good ults. I like Lornado more because it's, to me, in the way I play, it's more of a positional changer for a team. So if I have a team that's running, I can hit them with the Lornado. And you know, bring them back, or I can push people away, and it's just a quick, like, okay, our direction, hit it, and the little tornado goes in that direction. What I don't like about Stay a While and Listen, so what he does is he sits there, it's this huge cone, and it will put all enemies in there to sleep for a long time. Really long. I'll look at the tooltip here in a second to see how long it is, but it feels like forever when you're in it. But the downside is he has to stand there and channel it. What I don't like about that is that gives the opportunity for anybody who isn't in Stay a While the opportunity to come up and kill me. I am not able to do anything during that duration. So I'm just kind of standing there waiting to be killed. And also, with Stay a While, what I always end up finding is I put them all to sleep, and then somebody on my team basic attacks for like 60 damage, and it wakes the person up, and the next thing I know, I'm getting wrecked by this random enemy. So at level 13, we took Super Healing Potion, so if the potions weren't picked up, within 2 seconds, they would heal for 80% more. So it's almost like getting 2 potions out of it, 2 potions per potion. So that's a crazy amount of extra healing. At level 16, we took Scroll of Sealing, so we did more damage with our E when we landed more people in there. I don't even know, did we even do decent damage? Yeah, we did 24,000, not bad. I mean, you know, that's up there with their Tyrande and their Garrosh. So really not bad. We didn't die. So, I mean, overall, I'm definitely happy with the way that match turned out. And then at level 20, what I would have taken is Bottomless Flask. And the reason for that, what that does is if you're healing potions, so you throw them down, somebody drinks them, instead of it disappearing, it'll stay there. And after 8 seconds, it'll turn back into another potion that can be drank. So it is, especially when Deckard first came out, it was the most broken ability. Like, I've seen videos of Deckards basically soloing a keep because they would throw down 5 potions on themselves, and that the potions would just recharge, keeping them alive while they just, you know, whack the crap out of the damn keep. And so that it used to be like a 6-second recharge, and now it's at 8 seconds. So I don't even know if it was less than that. I feel like it was at some point. It just seemed like crazy. But so you could take more Nados. I really, honestly, I never found myself needing to have more than one Lornado in any given like situation. And then yeah, that's pretty much the way that I play Deckard Cain.
I hope you guys all had a great time. If you did enjoy Deckard Cain, please remember to like and subscribe the video if you'd like to see more HotS content. And with that being said, we will see you guys all next time.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more gaming content. It really helps me out. It doesn't cost me anything. Thank you again. Have a great day.